Hey guys, Jason here. So I don't know what the heck happened to my other camera. It just stopped working. So this is what I was using for my videos. So now I got to use my old camera, which is really poor quality. But let's talk about my Dickinson Marine wood stove. There's no seals around the door. No seals at all. It's got this ashtray in there where the grid dumps into the ashtray. Ashtray is right here. But all the coals go down in there too. So it's like ashtray doesn't really do anything. This thing is supposed to control the burn, but it doesn't because the door doesn't seal. All the air goes right around the back side of the door and just burns full bore. And people tell me put a damper on it, but you damper it, you slow the exhaust going out, and because this has no seal around the door, all the smoke just pours right out into your living area. So you dampen that any at all the smoke just pours right out in your living area. I've used this for 2 winters now. Not happy with it. Didn't work. This is the Cibic Mini. This is a real wood stove, and it's got a glass door. It's got a seal around it, the door. Inside we have like a ceramic tile, and let me show you this right here. Do not remove white fireboard from inside stove. It is not packing material. No, it's a ceramic material, kind of like they use on the space shuttle. Real thin, real good for absorbing the heat. So it's around the backside. Also, this, see that black thing coming up? There's holes in the side of it here, and it creates a swirl in here, a secondary burn, and that is run by this valve here on the front here. You see it pulls up and down, and that opens a secondary air intake right here on the very bottom of the stove. These are the little brass legs. Also on the front we've got a burn control right here, air intake control. So I got 2 air intake controls, one there, one here. So I get the secondary air intake that sucks air in from the bottom there, using this thing, and the one on the front here, this one. It's also got a little ash tray here in the front of it, about 2 inches deep, and so you don't spill ashes on it when you're loading and cleaning ashes. You don't spill them all over the place. So anyway, that is a real wood stove. That is made out of 1/4 inch thick or 3/16 steel. The whole thing. This is a real wood stove. This is what you want to spend your money on for solid fuel wood stove. And you can see here I got a 30 fluid ounce cleaner bottle, so I can show you the size comparison. Also, 1 gallon of high density fog fluid for the band. So 1 gallon jug. You can see the size of that. And then next to my Dickinson Marine, 1 gallon. About the same size. Dickinson Marine is taller but the burn area is about the same inside. Pretty small. Actually, that has a larger side-to-side burn area, and it's a little deeper, but it's not as tall. So this one's taller, but it's not as wide and not as deep. This one has a lot of air pocket around it, air shield. So uses the same pipe, both of them do, 3-inch. So I'll just have to add an extension and use my exact same setup right here. So a real wood stove, about the same money, about the same cost. That one will work. This one sucks. I've tried it for 2 winters now. I can't get it to work. So unless I want to, you know, do a whole lot of work to it trying to seal up that door. But then you still got this thing here, which you can't adjust when it's hot, when you're burning it, because it'll burn your fingers. These little brass knobs, they burn your fingers. This one, it's got little spring knobs, just like a real wood stove, a big one. So it keeps it cool, so you can open it up when you're burning. So I don't know, man. That's the real deal. This here is a joke. So that's what I'm using this winter, this coming winter. Alright, well, thank you for watching. You know, Cibic Mini. You know, look it up online. Cibic Mini. It's made in Canada. You see the little Canadian flag down there? These guys up north know what they're doing with these little micro miniature wood stoves. They got a Grizzly too. It's a little bit bigger. But I thought this would probably do exactly what I wanted to do in my, especially after using that. It's like, I know that puts out some heat, but it puts out way too much, and it's uncontrollable burn because the air just goes right around the door, no seals or nothing. It just burns full bore all the time, and that's why my chimney is all like, you can see how the flames just go right up the chimney. So I gotta stop that because that is dangerous, and that's why I got a real little wood stove where I can control the air input and keep that damper down so the flames don't go up into the chimney anymore. I just get a nice hot coal bit in there, get it going good. I'm pretty sure this is going to be awesome for the winter time. That's a real deal. This is a joke. You know, Dickinson Marine makes really good little propane stoves. They make the good and really awesome diesel or kerosene stoves. But when it comes to this solid fuel stove, this thing sucks. Don't spend your money on it. For the same price, you could buy that, or right around the same price. And that, for a solid fuel stove, is the better choice, I think. So, that's just my opinion. You look it up online and on YouTube, and you watch the videos, and you'll see. That is probably what you were looking for if you want to burn wood or any type of solid fuel. Alright, anyway, talk to you later. Thank you for watching. And I'm sorry about my camera quality, because my other camera, it can't get it to work. Something's wrong with it. Time to get a new one. Alright, bye-bye.